All right,
I'll
what's
just
up,
keep an
everybody?
eye out. Oh shit! Oh no! Oh no! I just
Yeah, we didn't
interrupted.
even-
Go again.
No, that's okay. No, the magic's gone. The magic is gone.
No! I
Let's
didn't know we
just-
were about to
let's just-
start. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again.
Well, we're gonna start the episode without an actual introduction. That's totally fine.
It's not fine
Hey,
though.
you know
We
what?
need it. No, we need an introduction now. You can't just do that. You can't tease them like that.
Hey, when Metallica gets on stage, do you think Lars Ulrich goes on there and he says, "I'm Lars Ulrich from Metallica"? No, he doesn't need to do that.
We're not at the
Everybody-
point where we can do that though. I don't think.
Everybody knows he's shit, so I mean, we'll just go from there.
I don't want to be shit though.
I know.
I don't want to be recognized as the shit, like podcast. You know, that would
as
kinda
the shit?
suck. No, I'd rather be recognized
Remember-
as the shit, not the shit.
You have that backwards.
Wait.
You would rather be recognized as a shit, not the shit.
No, not. No, now you're confusing me. I'm pretty sure I said.
No,
I
it's
wouldn't-
okay. You'll hear. You're gonna
Okay,
hear the
let's
recording
let's
back
go
and-
on. Let's go on. Go on. Go on. I don't want to be dumb.
What's up? What's up, everybody? I'm Todd,
I'm Mike
and we are Ro.
Sham.
Bro.
Dude, we're getting so good at that.
Bro. I know. It's getting worse and better all at once.
I say it's just getting better all the time.
Oh, okay.
But I'm biased because I'm doing it. So there's that.
That's true. That's true. So what's up, everybody?
How are we all doing today?
Very nice.
Dude.
Borat impressions into 15 years after first movie came out. Real bad.
Very nice. So what's been going on, bruh?
Oh, not a whole lot. I had my first day in my new job yesterday.
Oh, wow. How was that? Wait. Why don't
It
you
was
tell everyone the new job and what you do now?
I don't want to because so I had looked at an email we received like 2 weeks ago that says like states what the social media policy is of our company, and it says if I ever publicly announce myself or list my employment with this company, I have to then put a disclaimer and saying that the views of myself do
Are
not
not
necessarily represent. Yeah. And I don't want to get super corporate about it, you know. It's the last thing I want to do.
Hey, we're not asking you to say where you work. We're asking you to describe your job for the people who don't know what you do, Todd. Jesus. Or is that too
I don't
much?
even.
That's too much.
I'm not,
All right.
I don't.
Todd's a secret
That's a
agent.
violation. That's a violation of my HIPAA rights.
Secret agent, man. No one
Yeah.
talks about it.
No.
All right, let's not talk about
Like,
what you do, Todd. Let's not talk about your new job and anything cool that happened to you. All right,
Well,
cool.
no.
That's good. Glad to hear your first day went
No.
well.
It. No, it did go well. Basically, I do check-in at a medical facility, and I'm also kind of like one of the leads there, so I'm kind of in charge.
I'm kind of a big deal. I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't.
I
go
don't know
that
if you've
far.
ever heard of me, but I'm Todd. I'm kind of a big deal. All right.
Kind of a big deal. But no, it's great. It's a pediatrics office, so I see a bunch of like wonderful little kids, and all of them.
You
are,
don't.
like,
You can
happy.
be honest. They're not all wonderful little kids.
They really actually are, man. They really are.
I'm not
Like,
fucking buying it. I'm not buying
No cap. No fucking cap. No homo. These kids are wonderful.
it. Dude, I fucking love these kids, bro. No homo.
No, because Allie would tell me all the time when she was working there, her experiences, and I was like, because sometimes you have like the parents of the kids who are patients, and they can be kind of tough to deal with, or even the adults who are patients there, because it's not just pediatrics, it's internal medicine.
Oh, so it's
but
kind of
they
like Benjamin Buttons come in there and shit like that.
No, not quite.
No Benjamin Buttons. What the fuck?
No. What would you do if you were if you could put Benjamin Button on that old island, that M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong movie?
What movie?
Have you seen the previews for that?
No. Is it new?
It's a newer one. It's basically these people go on this island and they like age drastically.
What? No, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, it's pretty new, and there's been a bunch of memes about it, but it's kind of I don't know. It's M. Night Shyamalan, so
There's gonna be some twist in it, huh?
I would like a twist where it was actually good.
Yeah, I was gonna
Like
say
the movie, not the twist, just the movie.
Just the movie in general
being
was good.
Yeah, I mean, he can only go so far with like, wow, what they twist. This is good. Whatever. I don't know why I gave him that accent. I was trying to do the robot chicken accent that they did of him. But he had Sixth Sense, obviously, fantastic movie.
Yo, Sixth Sense was good. That was a good movie.
Yeah,
I'll give him that.
Signs. I really liked Signs.
Avatar: Last Airbender. Just kidding. That movie fucking sucked. I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that twist there, baby. I was like, dude, there's no way he fucked this movie up so bad. There's no way he did this. Not to the Avatar, not the Last Airbender, bro.
And he did it.
And he did it. He
did
found
it.
a way to fuck it up. He found a way to fuck it up, man. He directed that movie, right? I'm not just giving him shit, right? Wait. Wait a sec. Wait, hold on. Let me check my facts real quick.
Yeah, he directed it.
Okay, thank God. I was just making sure I wasn't trying to give him shit when he didn't deserve it. But most of the time he does deserve it, okay?
Yeah, you're right. I totally forgot for a minute that was him. And it says that he
should have never made it.
wrote,
Yeah.
He directed, he co-produced.
Mm-mm.
I mean,
that was a big mistake on his part. He shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done it. Don't try and make excuses for him. You can't make excuses for him.
No. I'm not making excuses. That's the thing. I'm trying to I have nothing positive to say.
Maybe we shouldn't talk about M. Night Shyamalan anymore. Because he fucking sucks.
No, he's got some good movies, but it's just like...
I mean, I literally can't talk shit because I've only seen Sixth Sense and Avatar: Last Airbender. That's where my M. Night Shyamalan filmography ends.
So there was this one. It was called The Village, and it was this movie that you were watching, and you were led to believe that it was taking place in oh God, let me look it up.
Twist! It wasn't.
18th century or 19th century. I'm sorry. This colonial place in this village, in Pennsylvania, and there was
the Amish.
Looks like creatures. Well, they were kind of like that, kind of like Quakers, and they
Quaker Oats.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And basically, they were supposed to be haunted by these creatures that were living in the woods. Well, come to find out, it's actually present day, and they basically founded this village as a place that was meant for a grief counseling clinic. And they would create this place, it says, that they would live and be protected from any aspect of the outside world. Mm-hmm. So, these people had these secrets or just kind of, fucked up things that happened to them. And basically, it was, a way to, restart their lives. But only some people knew, because there were people that, I guess, that were born into this village.
Oh, that didn't know
knowing.
that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I get it now. I get it now. Sorry.
Yeah. What was that?
My
But
voice
yeah,
is cracking. I can't stop it.
So there's that. I mean, there's the movie Unbreakable with Bruce Willis.
Oh yeah, that movie was pretty dope.
And then Split, I thought was actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one too. I actually did. I've
Yeah.
actually seen a lot more M. Night Shyamalan movies than I thought I have, to be honest.
Yeah,
That's pretty wild.
it is.
And I don't even like movies, but I guess I like watching M. Night Shyamalan movies. Okay, I take everything back. I take everything back that I said. I like you, M. Night Shyamalan. Don't hate me, man.
Don't hate me. I like 3 movies, and one of them is Butterfly Effect.
He didn't do Butterfly Effect.
I didn't say that he did it. I said that's one of the movies you like.
I do.
God damn it. Don't shout.
Who, me?
Yeah, you'll
That's
wake
what
the
I do.
neighbors.
How the fuck are your neighbors gonna hear me?
Your neighbors.
My neighbors? Dude, I'm in a house. They can't hear shit.
Okay, so back to what we were talking about earlier with you saying you wish that we were a shit rather than the shit. Do you remember when we would play shows and Justin started saying to any band that was really terrible, he'd be like, "Hey, that was good shit." Like he almost took
Emphasizing the
that
shit
one-
part.
Yeah, like he's like, I feel bad in lying and getting their like hopes up saying that they were good. So I was just like, yeah, good shit, man.
Literal shit.
Yeah,
Good
literal shit.
But in a way, he was still kind of lying to them because saying like that's good shit. It's kind of like a.
That's true.
That's like a. What is it called? We had this conversation again. We had this before.
We did. I don't quite remember now.
I don't either. Whatever. It's not a big deal.
Fuck.
Not a big deal.
All right. Well, what else is going on? What's up with you? What's new with you?
Oh my God.
You.
I don't even want to go into it, but I guess I will since you asked. Okay. So,
Okay. Thank you.
a few days ago, the puppy started acting really weird when we let him outside. Like he would fucking like fly to the fence line, be all crazy, start sniffing around, have an active snooter, start like sniffing around, jumping around, like digging at stuff, and I was like, "Oh my God, what the fuck is going on?" So then the next day he did the same thing. Are you gonna fucking make it? Am I boring you, Todd? Are you gonna fucking make it?
No, I'm gonna make it.
Okay.
I'm trying to like fix my sleep schedule because we were in Cincinnati this past weekend in Kentucky.
Oh.
Yeah, we went to the aquarium.
Oh my God, not the aquarium. Holy shit.
The aquarium
The aquarium. Oh my.
in Covington, Kentucky.
I don't know about the aquarium. Maybe you can tell me about it after I finish my story.
I will.
Okay. So, the next day he kind of does the same thing, and we're like, all right, this is kind of fucking weird. What's going on here? So, I put him on the harness the next day, and then I let him sniff around, take him back inside. Then he like bolts to the door where we let him out, and he's like looking and like whining and like being all crazy and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? What are you looking at? So we literally see this decrepit ass rat just start walking, right? Okay, I'm going to do like mild impressions of this rat because it was very dramatic. But
Okay.
so
just to let to people who are listening to this and not watching it YouTube, I'm going to try to and like how interpreters do, where they hear something and try to immediately say it back while still hearing. I'm going to watch you walk like a rat, and I'm going to try to describe it while you're describing the whole situation to me. So this might be sensory overload in the audio sense, but it's what's best for business.
it's what's best for business. Okay, I'm going to get down here.
Yeah. Okay.
So, pretend I'm on all fours, right? Okay, I'm on all fours.
Okay.
I
Mike
jump
is
down.
now
I'm
right on
walking-
all fours.
I'm walking.
He's walking.
All weird. Okay.
So right now he looks like he's like standing on his knees. Oh, he's falling backwards. He's seacaling, I think. Okay, he fell. He's out of sight. He's doing it again. So it's like he's reaching out to the sky, like oh shit, he fell over and he.
Okay, I didn't want to describe what I was doing while you were describing what I was doing, but it was basically like a really dramatic reading of something. Like he was doing some
yes.
sort of like, I would say, like Shakespearean reenactment
I was gonna say
of the sorts.
looks like he was practicing Hamlet.
Yeah, he was like practicing Hamlet, doing some weird shit. And it was very dramatic and traumatizing at the same time because immediately after that, it's like he just fucking keeled over and boop, dead.
And he died?
He died right there. Dude, I was wondering what the fuck was going on because it was so dramatic, but it was so funny at the same time. Oh my god, I couldn't get over it.
Did he have a heart attack? What the fuck?
I don't know. I don't know if like someone gave him poison or something like that, which is not good considering we have a dog and our neighbors have dogs, but
yeah, no shit.
yeah, so we saw that and we were like, what the fuck, man? So like along that fence line, we have a bunch of trees. I don't know if you remember, but
yeah, like if you go out your backyard, it's like to the left.
yeah, the right side, yeah.
Okay.
So
okay, the right side, yeah.
yeah. So we basically cut half of those trees down, like not like the tree itself, but like the branches and everything. So it's like completely bare from like 8 feet down. Like you can't see anything. And I was like, dude, maybe this will help. And then like the neighbor guy came out and he's like, hey, yeah, I see you're doing some stuff. And we were like, yeah, we don't know if you know anything, but there's like, we saw a rat and it just like died right here. And he was like, oh yeah, man. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. I guess we have rats, and it got a lot worse ever since the subdivision started getting built because there was a subdivision where there was like forest, and then the rich people, those gosh darn rich people, cut it all down and had to have their rich houses. God damn it.
God damn.
So it kind of forced those rats out of there and like to come up here. And he was like, yeah, I mean, the guy across the street, he just shoots them with BB guns.
Oh my God, that's probably what it was.
BB guns. And then he was like, I have like the what are the snap traps or whatever the fuck they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was like, well, I snapped a couple of them and they just started running away with it. They're so damn big. And I'm like, bruh, what in the fuck? What kind of fucking shit do we got going on here?
So big they took off with the thing.
Yeah, they just fucking took off with it. So
Jesus Christ.
Needless to say, we're cleaning up that side, making sure we don't see any fucking weird shit going on, making sure that the neighbors are doing their part as well, you know? I'm not saying he's not. I guess if he's fucking chasing rats down the street with his fucking trap on him, he's doing his part.
Oh
but
God.
So that's basically what I've been doing all week. Just clearing that up and making sure everything looks all nice and pretty.
That's really wild stuff. It's fucking
literally wild.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
So that was that. That's what I've been doing, man.
Fuck.
Very annoying.
It just makes me think of like my apartments, because they put out like, I think poison traps that are meant for rats, but somehow, some fucking way, I think squirrels are getting in there.
The squirrels? Oh no.
Yeah. There's been a couple times. Not a bunch, but there's been a couple since we've lived here where there was one right by the dumpster, and then that thing was there till it eroded through the winter. And was like the bones were gone and everything.
Disgusting. Oh my God, that probably smelled so gross. This fucking
it was by the dumpster too.
Dude, this fucking rat that we threw away smells really nasty in our trash can. It's fucking gross.
Really?
Yeah.
I would just throw it back over your neighbor's yard for him giving you that bad news.
Yeah, they're everywhere. That's the first time I ever seen it either.
Yeah, they're everywhere, including your backyard, dick.
Now, including your backyard now.
And then there has been a couple of mice in the courtyard area, but like one or two. But there's been a lot of rabbits that like to go in and out, which I'm surprised that none of them have met their untimely demise.
Well, that's
Hey,
good.
buddy. Hey, Rocket.
Red Rocket, baby. Red Rocket.
Oh,
Show
dude.
me the Red Rocket.
You wanting to join Dad?
No.
I don't know if you can see him.
Nope, he gone. He disappeared,
I think
Mike.
he's probably going on.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Hey, Rocket.
Hey, buddy. Hey, friend. He's just gonna. Oh, yep. He's going to. Earlier, I walked by, and he had his head buried in the pillow. But
Oh,
not
my
like-
God.
It's one of my favorite things he does. He's laying off the pillow, but his whole head is buried in it like a dog, just like or like a baby. Just
So cute. Yeah, I know. That's where I always put babies' heads in the pillows. I make sure they can't breathe.
is that's how you get them all nice and sautéed before
Yeah,
you
that's
eat
where
them?
they're tendered. Yeah, nice and tender.
Okay. I tried to get onto MySpace.
Why? Why the fuck you
A
trying
couple,
to get on MySpace?
not recently. I mean, a couple
Oh.
of years ago, I tried to because I tried to see if I can find Justin's comment where he posted on your profile where it just says "I eat babies" and it's that
Oh.
little that drawing that
Yeah.
yeah, and I couldn't find that.
Don't worry. I'll go back in time and I'll find it for you. Okay. I got your back.
Thank you.
I got your back, man.
Thanks, man. Thank you. Oh, okay. Disclaimer. I'm going to tell you a joke at the very end of this podcast,
It's a joke.
and it's just going to be a recurring theme of what I'm saying. So buckle up. That's all I can say.
Oh man, is it gonna be wild? I don't want to know how fucking crazy it's gonna be, dude.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Well, speaking of crazy,
Yes.
so speaking of crazy,
News.
we got
News.
some massive news. It involves
Oh yeah, it's massive, baby. This microphone makes me sound like I could be a voice actor. Just a, oh yeah, baby, it's massive. We have the meats.
we got the
Try new Arby's 5 for $5. That's right, 5 dicks and 5
Bam,
buns.
bam, 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 bam.
Smoked cock on your sandwich.
Ooh, my second favorite thing in the world.
What's your first?
Babies. We just went over this.
Yes.
Yes,
It all comes
indubitably. So,
All right, so you go ahead.
all right. So this is a pretty massive news we got going on here because this kind of involves one of my used to be favorite companies. They're kind of, I don't know how I feel about them right now. It's really hard to like them and want to continue to support them, but it is Activision Blizzard, baby.
I know all about this, but for all of our other listener, just pretend that they might not know and just kind of start from scratch.
So, Activision is the company that makes Call of Duty and has made that franchise for the past, I don't know, fucking 15, 20 years or some crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's a thing. I fucking love Call of Duty. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, best Call of Duty ever made. Come at me, bro. If you disagree, I'll fuck you up for real. Just recently, they merged with Blizzard, who is another company
Okay.
who developed WoW, which is a
Oh yeah.
massive multiplayer online RPG that everyone loves. They have
Yeah.
Overwatch.
Okay.
I personally love Overwatch a lot. And then what else? Diablo. Everyone loves Diablo too.
Diablo.
So that's just like a little introduction of Activision and Blizzard, or which now have merged to Activision Blizzard. So,
which that sounds like a pretty like they need to just actually be one or the other, or make a new name.
Well, I mean, when you have one company that kind of does one thing and the other company kind of has its own thing that it does too, it kind of makes sense to keep them separated because they have different teams working on different things.
Well, why can't they just merge the name? Like, it just sounds like too much. Activision and Blizzard, Black Division. See right there,
Black Division,
money,
absolutely.
The
Dude,
Black Division.
I think there's quite a few million people who would agree with that name.
and they are all playing Call of Duty and WoW.
Exactly. See, you get it. So apparently they've been, this is all allegations, all right? There's that no one's been proven guilty yet. But
okay.
The state of California, the Department of Employment and Housing, Fair Employment and Housing,
yeah,
has been doing internal investigations on them because apparently something that they have is called like a frat boy culture. A frat boy culture.
Mm-hmm.
So that's basically all the dudes there are a bunch of fucking misogynistic dickheads.
Which I kind of figured.
Yeah, like they catcall a lot of the women that work there. They grope them. They have this thing. Oh, dude, I found this out, and this blew my fucking mind, okay? So...
What's that?
They have something called a cube crawl, right? So...
What's that?
Apparently, what some... Allegedly... This is what employees did, allegedly. This is all allegedly. I don't know. I don't have any evidence or anything. Allegedly, they did this thing called a cube crawl, which is where they would get fucking hammered, right? They would just smash, get fucking wasted, and then go to like through different cubicles of the women and just like try and like get with them and like sexually harass them.
So like during
during work hours, yes. If that's what you're about to ask.
I was going to ask because the question isn't that it makes it more important as far as like, you know, they
when it's
be
happening,
doing it ever.
yeah, when it's happening.
It's
well, I
just
mean,
a
at the workplace, it's
crazier
completely
notion.
different. You know, like you shouldn't be doing it at the workplace. Out of work,
you shouldn't. Well, that's not what I mean. I mean, like if that's not what I meant at all. No.
No.
What I'm saying is, like, okay, you hear of stories of like fucked up things that happen during like parties or social gatherings of like and like coworkers and colleagues and like Christmas parties, like shit like that you've heard.
Oh, dude, I've got more stuff about that.
There's something even worse about the fact that they were just drinking
and working and playing games
and work. I mean, like that sounds like fun, drinking and working and playing games. But then to, you know, turn the dial up and really expose themselves as who they are.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, this isn't to say, like, everyone who works with them is, like, a fucking piece of shit scumbag. Like, I can...
Right.
That, like, saying that is kind of... That'd be like
It's
saying,
an overgeneralization.
Yeah, it's an overgeneralization. You can't just do that. But I'm not saying...
But I'm willing to bet that there are people who aren't even partaking in that behavior who are doing what a lot of other people do, and that's nothing. And that just makes it worse.
Yeah, even still, they're going to get some sort of repercussion for not doing anything and or, you know, just getting grouped in with them. So either way, it's kind of a lose-lose for them. Sucks, but, you know, I mean, if you do something, you might have a better chance of people liking you a little bit more. But, I mean, a lot of people have been coming out on Twitter, like, saying stuff. So, I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's been going on.
I did see I did see that there was a walkout. I like briefly saw on Twitter that there were employees taking part of a walkout, and
Yes.
a lot of them were encouraging other ones to not even talk to the press.
Yes.
Because that can be a thing. I've noticed seeing like strikes going on when you have like a teacher strike and they talk to the press and everything gets taken way out of proportions or out of context and it's not even always like it was meant to be that way. It wasn't necessarily out of malice, but it could fucking happen, that's for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, good on them for doing that now.
Yeah, no kidding. I had no idea that was. First off, I had no idea they even merged. Like, you know.
Yep. Well, I mean, that was kind of fairly recent as well. That happened within the past couple years. So.
Oh, okay. I think they would have been better off just calling themselves Black Division now. This whole thing would have been water under the bridge.
Yeah.
Because they're still fighting Black Division.
Yeah. So I guess they just finished up their investigation, like I think it was June 24th, somewhere around then. Along with
the day after my birthday.
Yeah. So happy birthday present. There's a birthday present from Activision Blizzard for you.
Thank you,
scandal
Black Division.
lawsuit.
Yes.
They also found out that they were very discriminatory against females in terms of compensation, promotion, conditions.
Yeah.
Termination, constructive discharge, stuff like that, apparently.
Yeah.
So they're just getting shit on. Women is getting shit on there, which is...
So they're just basically fucking up in general with all sorts of sexual discrimination, sexual harassment, and labor laws.
Absolutely. Fuck. They found out that they were... Most of the females there were subject to a lot of sexual harassment.
Really?
So I guess another thing, the DFEH tried to resolve this problem with like what is it called? Like a mediation type period where they would help them fix their problems, because obviously something's not right if women's is getting sexually harassed and mistreated and not paid as much as everyone. But
right.
They just didn't fuck with it. Activision Blizzard said, no, we're not fucking with that. So they tried to...
They gave him an out.
They gave him an out that they didn't even take. I'm not saying, like, it's good that they had the option to, like, possibly not go to court, but like
this is now that they go to court, now a precedent's going to be set one way or the other, and that's what's going to get messy. No matter what the outcome is, because you're going to have, let's say they take it to court, Black Division loses their lawsuit. I'm just gonna keep going that for the rest of the episode.
That's fine.
They lose any of their episode or any of their lawsuits, so that sets a precedent that it could be easier. Not necessarily that people would take advantage of it. It would be. I mean, in a positive way, it would be easier to be able to litigate and file lawsuits against companies that do these kind of or have these kind of discriminatory processes and practices. But more than likely, they're going to, I would imagine they would appeal or challenge the verdict and the ruling. And if they go to court and they win, then that sets up an actual negative.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
I personally don't see how that would be a thing, in my opinion.
I don't know.
I mean, if everything they say is true and they have, like, hard-ass evidence that all this happened, which I'm sure they do, I mean...
Oh yeah, I'm sure of it.
It's just not gonna be good for them, not at all. I mean, as a company, as human beings, they're kind of trash.
Yeah, I don't see this. See now, I think this is the undoing of them in general. Like, because like where do they go from there? You know. Like what kind of games do they make now? Like,
Well,
could you imagine if like if they tried to I would imagine that they would try to improve their image and make like female oriented or targeted games, but they would fuck that up too.
Oh yeah, no, they would totally fuck that up. They would put them in like skimpy ass armor, have their titties jiggling and bouncing. Not like there's anything wrong. with that,
not not just like they would make a Call of Duty where whoever the dictator fascist leader is of whatever country you're starting war crimes against, it would be a woman, and they're like, look, women can be in position of powers too. Yeah,
and you gotta kill them. No, and you gotta kill them.
Yeah, that's what I imagine they would do. That's their version of equality.
Yeah. So one of the stories, I mean, I don't know if it's a story or what. I don't want to say it's a story because I'm pretty sure this really happened. But like, so one of the females that worked there, went on a company vacation with them, right? And she was receiving a lot of harassment or whatever, and then she was like in a sexual relationship with one of her higher ups. And on the vacation, she like killed herself.
What?
Yeah.
No.
So
way.
yeah. Yep. So that is pretty fucked up. And you wonder what's fucked up is one of the ways they found out is that he brought a butt plug and lubricant on the vacation with him. Yeah. So, and to top it off and make this story worse, right? You know how we were just talking about colleagues at like holiday parties and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Apparently, lewd photos of the girl who killed herself were passed around at the party.
Jesus Christ.
Like, yeah. I read, it said the deceased vaginas was like sprawled out through the fucking party, and I'm like,
okay,
dude, that's fucking sick.
Not to take away from a serious topic. Are these pictures of her alive?
Oh, they're probably, yeah, I would assume they're of her alive.
Okay, okay. Not that there's
no.
Oh.
No.
Not that that's better, but it is.
Okay, yep.
But it's
not.
It's not.
But it's not.
It's not, and it is.
Not.
Jesus Christ.
I know. So that's one big story that came out of that. I think that's super fucked up. And for people to just be like, yeah, man, this chick that just died, check this out, bro. She was fucking packing. Like, that's fucked up. Like, if you don't think you're fucking
Christ.
scum for that is...
I would imagine that she probably found out that was going on there, and that's why she did what she did.
Well, I mean, this was after she was dead.
Oh! I thought you meant like at that very party.
No, at that party she was already passed.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The fact that there's like more parties and more instances of this shit happening is just fucking. God
fucking
damn. I don't
awful. These people are bad
so
people.
Awful.
Bad people. And then I'll just go over one more thing because I don't know too much about it, but there was another thing. The senior creative director of WoW, which they stopped any sort of updating for ever since this started. So they just released we're not doing any updates. We're not really doing anything. The creative director, Alex Afrasiabi, was basically
Yeah, man, you got it.
permitted to engage in sexual harassment with little to no repercussion. So he was doing this at events like BlizzCon, which is where they showcase all the things that they have coming out for Blizzard, right? For their company.
Mm-hmm.
But he would sexually harass the females that worked with him, like grope them, all this other stuff. And then he wouldn't get... People would say something and nothing would happen to him. Like, how is this a thing?
It's always been a thing. That's what's the problem. And like, I think it's always been the argument if what we see from people, if it's happening more or if they're just more reporting on it. And I don't know. That's what's fucked is like, at least if you could quantify and try to have some sort of explanation as to which one it is, you could kind of take better action. But you have instances of women coming forward with stories and nobody believes them. And then because of that, you have women who just do not come forward until years later. And when that happens, people are like, why did you wait so long? Well, because if I came forward and said it in the first place,
no one would believe it, or
no one would believe me anyway. So, it's a really fucked lose-lose. I can't think of any instance or situation where like somebody said, this happened to me, and then the general public was like, yep, it did, you're right, and everything went well for her there after that. There was nothing. The only time that was Monica Lewinsky, because she had a dress that had Bill Clinton's come and he's like,
on it.
Yeah, I went ahead and jizzed on that dress. Like that fact that he admitted it. That's the only thing.
Come on.
He here's the thing. He like admitted like, yeah, she's up my dick. And even then people were like, did it happen?
Yes, it did.
So
but yeah, see, I mean, but you'd think after, because employer, like ex-employees, I guess, like female employees left reviews about working at Blizzard, and they all had the same common theme.
Yeah.
That it was all harassment and unfair treatment there. So you think after seeing like however many of those that you'd be like, all right, some of these you might want to check into this. Like, the fuck did it take so long?
No. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, I didn't know it was that bad though.
Yeah, it's really bad over there, and there's more stuff coming out. Like, that's just some of the stuff that I have. There's more that came out.
We should do a part 2 on more of that, so that when even more stuff comes out, we can talk about it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would like to.
Yeah, and like a couple of the CEOs release like statements. I don't have them right now. Like, they release emails. I could look it up later or in the next episode just to go over it. But one of them was like very sympathetic and empathetic to everything that's been going on, and the other one was not very sympathetic towards anything. It's pretty awful to read. Yeah.
Oh God. Okay, yeah, I definitely want to go over that.
And the worst part is she was a female.
The one who doesn't give a shit?
Yes.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, baby.
No.
Yeah, baby. It's fucking bad over there, man.
Well, speaking of Black Division, I want to talk about. I got your wedding invitation last week or the week before. Wonderful pictures, by the way.
Thank you.
We gotta. I know we have to send it back. We did send it back. That's right.
Did you?
Now have. I think we did. I'm gonna look at the fridge. I don't know if I have the.
Well, are you coming or
save
not?
the date.
Just tell me now.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Cool. You better
For sure
say
we'll
yeah.
be there.
This better not. We'll just edit it out if you said no. All right.
We'll just put an edit, like in The Simpsons, where it was what was the dog that Homer voiced in Itchy and Scratchy?
I don't remember.
Do you remember that? I don't remember either. Fuck it.
I don't really watch Simpsons that much.
I don't know. But anyways, I was saying you have very wonderful engagement photos.
Thank you.
It's great to see. And it reminded me that I had seen some engagement photos
Oh God.
making their way all over the internet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
This interracial couple decided that
Is this a cringy? Are you giving me like a cringy expression right now? Like, what's happening? Is it bad?
it's I'm going to share my screen. Here we are. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's not real. There's no way that's real. Oh my God. This is not real.
And so
Do we need to dissect what's happening right now, or do we kind of have a clear idea what's happening right now?
So first off, this was the best site I could. What cracks me up is the best site that I could find pictures of this is from blackenterprise.com.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
shout out to
my favorite
blackenterprise.com.
Favorite part is right here. 1842. Days passed and everything changed. Our love got stronger and stronger. He was no longer a slave. He was part of the family. That was one of the captions for the photos.
That was on their photos? No, it wasn't.
Yes.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
I am not buying this.
Mm-hmm.
Not one bit. You know, I mean.
So they're Kev on Stage, he's this comedian I've seen on Twitter, and I think we've seen a bunch of memes and stuff. He's one of those react guys, but he's pretty funny. He right here, you can see this is the actual Instagram caption. I think I think the husband or the man, he had deleted his Instagram, and I think she made hers private. I couldn't think of a reason either. Oh yeah, here's more. That's right.
Holy
so
shit!
He's in chains. Yeah,
So I mean, as much as I would have loved to done that theme, I don't think we could have pulled it off. You know. I think. I don't think we could have done that one. I'm sorry.
No,
I
don't think so either.
Though.
That would have been bad.
What did they think? What kind of
bad.
response were they thinking? Like, what were they thinking they would get with that?
I don't know, because I've seen all sorts of, like, where it's white couples and they're being fucking stupid and they don't even realize that, like, the implications and consequences of them doing normal engagement photos on, like, plantations. Where it's then they'll have the women dressed up like in antebellum style clothing, like they look like they are from that time period, and they're there, and the fucking farm is tilled, and it just looks so crisp and clean because they literally hired Hispanic people to fucking to manage the lawn and like landscape everything.
You gotta look good for the pictures, man.
On a plantation. And I saw that and I was like, no fucking way.
That is hilarious. I don't know if I'm the first one to say it, but that is probably one of the funniest things I think I've ever seen. You know?
It's
in my
it caught
opinion,
me off guard.
In my opinion,
that's
hilarious.
I had seen some shit in my life, and that definitely that caught me off guard. And then so there's almost like a theme here because I saw what's that?
I said, but caught you off guard in a good way, right?
Yeah, a little bit. And then off guard in a bad way, my home state right here, my new home state of Ohio. Mm-hmm. Ohio incel charged with hate crime for plotting sorority mass shooting. So this guy basically wanted to do a whole mass shooting where he would get a...
because he couldn't get any puss. Little
where he would
fucking
get
incel cuck bitch.
a total collective 3,000 victims. So
The
3,000 women in a shooting. In a shooting. So 9/11 had less than that. And that was two whole
That was
buildings.
two fucking planes.
Two
Two
planes.
planes and two buildings.
Two whole buildings ordered by Bush to be destroyed. Parody, allegedly not parody.
Get your tinfoil hats, noobs.
Yeah. and that's pretty ambitious. That's pretty bold.
Mm-hmm.
To be like, and that's, I guess he had I think he had a pretty big cachet of weaponry. Let me take a look here again.
Oh, you have his cachet on display, huh? What do you have in there?
Let me see. It says, during investigation, law enforcement discovered a note indicating that Genko, his name was Tress. I don't know if it's Trey with an S, Genko, I don't know. But it says they discovered a note indicating that Genko had hoped to aim big and attain a kill count of 3,000 victims. Genko also wrote a manifesto, authorities said, in which he said he would slaughter women out of hatred, jealousy, and revenge.
Oh my God!
Revenge on people who has never met him, never spent a second thinking about him, because they literally have not been in any part of his life.
All 3,000 of those women's wanted to hop on his dick. 100%. Just kidding. He's a little fucking beta bitch.
So there's one part of this. Okay. He bought in 2019. He bought items that included tactical gloves, a bulletproof vest, a hoodie with the word "revenge" on it,
what a
a Bowie knife, 2 Glock 17 magazines, and a 9mm Glock 17 clip.
Where's the ammo at though? If he's trying to kill 3,200 people, I don't think that ain't it, fam. I'm not saying I've constructed mass shootings before, but I'm gonna tell you that what he had right there was not enough.
Yeah, no. What cracks me up about this is the charging document, authorities said, alleges that Genko conducted surveillance in an Ohio university in January 15, 2020. He is accused of having searched online for topics the same day. Officials said some topics were how to plan a shooting crime and when does preparing for a crime become attempt.
Oh my God. If you're looking it up, you're already past that point, man. Oh my God. Holy shit.
Why do all of these assholes like in the planning and constructing, because these aren't like crimes of passion where you can say it's second degree murder or third degree even, or involuntary manslaughter. When there's a planning involved, that's attempt. And why does everybody seem to forget that, like, just because you could Google something and then hit X doesn't mean
it erases it from your search engine.
But I guess when you have never gotten laid, you don't know what it's. You don't know what it's like to have the blues.
Think about all the Pornhub tabs he exited out, thinking no one knew. We know what you're watching, bud. We know what you're watching now. You fucking sick freak.
He was thinking that he would be slick and commit his crimes, and then when they would get to his house and confiscate his computer, the first tab would be like NBCnews.com. Like, look at me, I'm learning. I'm very well read.
4 tabs down the road. How do you reload? How do you reload your Glock 19 for a 50-round drum to kill people?
Yeah, I don't. So that just also makes me think now, talking shit about this. I guess shooting is now an Olympic sport or has been, and we should be proud of our
the clay pigeon thing.
Yeah,
right?
we should be. Well, I don't know. I
is?
think so, but we should be proud of whoever our Olympic gold medalist is. USA is crushing it in the shooting division.
Are they?
And I guess well, why wouldn't they be?
Yeah,
Look
we
at
got
us.
a lot of history to back that up.
Yeah.
Not all of it's good.
No, not all of it's good. No. But yeah.
Is any of it good? Wait, is any of it good?
No. I'm sorry. Were we on autopilot there for a second and we said not all of it's good?
Wait. Oh no. We had Freudian slips, bro. We're American, brother.
I didn't even realize. Oh god. I didn't even realize until cuz I was just kind of talking and closing out some of my tabs, and then I realized we just kind of try to give harm reduction to mass shootings.
Shh. It's all a joke. It's all a disclaimer. Disclaimer. This is all a joke. It's all a parody.
Anybody listening to this, please understand, we do not in any way, shape, or form condone any violence or discrimination or unjust treatment of any group, whether minority. Do you have something you want to say?
Yeah. This is one of the reasons
Okay.
why I think we need a disclaimer in the forefront. Because if we put it in the forefront, we don't have to say this shit all the time. You know? I think we should do that.
I would very much appreciate just doing it in between.
Really?
Yeah, why not? Because if I get too uninhibited, I need to find where my line of decency is sometimes.
Oh, dude, you don't need that.
It's
Throw
how
that shit
I
out the window.
feel. That's how I know.
That's how I know
I
I'm
hurt
human.
myself today to see if I still feel. So, while Mike is away, I'm going to tell you all a story. Or, I guess, a little anecdote when we were in a band. We had mentioned all the weird stuff we would do. But we would also were connoisseurs of the first dick pics, if it were, before it became something that was used in any kind of sexual context. So we would do that. One instance was Mike sent a picture, and this is before you could send video. So this was like when you had, phones that were like you could send a picture and then add audio to it, and it wouldn't be necessarily what you were taking a picture of. So Mike decided to go ahead and send a picture of him in the bathroom with his whole ass wiener out. And he recorded himself saying, "I love you."
What'd I walk into?
Oh, nothing. You can hear it later. That's fine.
Okay, cool. I'm going to edit it all out,
cool.
bitch.
No, you should just go ahead and hear it.
All right, fine. Was there anything else you saw in the news?
No, not really. I even just Googled news. I didn't have. So with the start of the new job and us going to the aquarium this week, or weekend, I should say, it was pretty hectic. So I didn't even.
You didn't even come prepared,
Didn't have any
man.
preparation.
You didn't.
No,
No
But
preparation H. Huh?
I think this was I still think this was the best episode.
I think so too. I think we did really good.
I think I have a little more. I just wanted to comment on how much I love our podcast Avi guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to know more about him. Because
I'm just glad he's there.
I do.
I don't want to know more about him. Okay, fine. Maybe we'll do some research and find out who he is and talk about him.
Okay, then maybe that could be the next episode, because just looking at him, and I just need to know. I know the context of this picture. It's at the Capitol. But
My guy.
Like, yeah.
That's my
I
people
just-
right there.
I-
you know?
Like, to be so angry where that whole, like, okay, so there are photographers who have won, like, Nobel Prizes, or, like, this one right here should be considered for a decade at least.
Dude, I thought he's making that face on his own.
Yeah, no, that's not an edit. That's just him.
No, I thought someone did. I thought he got like maced or pepper sprayed or something, and that's why he was making that face.
No, I think he's just really angry.
Oh yeah, we gotta do some research on this guy.
Yeah,
Next
that's just
episode.
his face. That's not. That's just like, that's not even. Yeah, no. That's just him. That's him in nature.
That's wild.
And
I
nature's
totally thought
healing.
he got hurt in some way.
I know.
You know, I'm glad he didn't. He looks great. Yeah, Discord's being real shit right now.
Okay. Well, okay, since it's acting up, and want to go ahead and end on a high note.
Yes.
So I have a joke. What does Mike's dick and an NES game cartridge have in common?